Hi, Alison. Hi, Tricia. Hi, Alex.
Hi,
everyone.
Hi. I'm Alison Nieder, and I'm here with Artistic Milliners, Ebru Ozaydin, Lenzing's Tricia CAREY, and Jeanologia's Alex Penades to talk about the collaboration between their three companies that connects three parts of the denim supply chain: fiber, fabric, and finishing. Together, they have created a circular denim collection that uses less water and energy at every stage of the process. So welcome, Ebru, Tricia, and Alex.
Hi, Alison.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So to explain about the collaboration, I'm going to start by asking each of you to sort of explain your part of the process. So I'm going to start with Ebru because this reflection collection was developed by Artistic Milliners and represents an expansion of a collaboration you launched with G-Star 2 years ago that used the crystal clear indigo dye process you developed with DyeStar. So can you explain a little bit of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So as Artistic Milliners team, we love and value collaboration. The new collaboration is reflection of UN SDG 17, Partnerships for the Goals. Reflection is addressing the future possibilities that helps all of us to identify the steps we need to take on sustainability journey, because we call it is a journey, as a way to keep the resources in circulation much longer and at the highest possible value. A year ago, we launched a Circular Blue platform, and here we seek solutions to partner with our business partners to implement circular models in denim making. And here, Lenzing and Genologia are the perfect partners to deliver value in the supply chain from fiber to fashion. In 2017, we launched crystal clear clean indigo dyeing process with other perfect partners, G-Star and DyeStar, and it refers to responsible production and consumption, and it also has a direct connection with SDG 6, which is clean water, and SDG 14, which is life below water. So this capsule package has almost like 8 fabrics which are connected with Tencel refibra and also washed, dyed with crystal clear 3.0 technology.
Excellent. Tricia, if we can move on to you. Can you tell me about Tencel lyocell with refibra technology? How is it made and what are some of the properties?
Great, thanks, Alison. Yeah, so refibra technology, we launched this in 2017. And what we're doing is we're taking post-industrial and post-consumer waste. So we are upcycling cotton waste, which we then make into a pulp. What we do is we blend our wood pulp at 70% wood pulp, 30% from the upcycled cotton waste. We blend the two pulps together, we add a solvent, and then we add a fiber identification, so we have full transparency, whether it's at spinning, fabric, or at garment stage. We reuse that solvent in a closed loop, so we have more circularity, and in the end, we have a Tencel lyocell fiber that is just as soft, strong, but we bring in circularity into that fiber. We have been working very closely with Artistic Milliners who've done an amazing job in mixing various fiber blends in order to develop fabrics that are still authentic denim looks and now incorporating cotton waste and circularity.
Excellent. Now, Alex, tell me about Genologia's role in this process.
Well, yeah, we introduced our ozone technology. Ozone is a great gas that protects us from the solar rays, but it also brings about some characteristics to denim. Mainly, it cleans off the extra indigo, avoiding back staining, for instance. Historically, we applied ozone on garments, and we originally used it for fading down the colors down to bleach, so avoiding chemicals and a lot of water. But then, like about 8 to 9 years ago, we wanted to bring that technology onto the fabric stage, and so we developed this G2 ozone dynamic machine that kind of combines time exposure to ozone with the ozone concentration, so bringing some nice characteristics to the denim fabric, including a lot of water savings, chemical savings, time, and therefore, making the fabric become more eco-sustainable.
Excellent. I would like to now, since you brought up measurements, I'd like to talk a little bit about measuring the efficacy of this program. So let's start with Ebru. Can you talk about the water and energy savings that you were able to realize with this process?
Absolutely. Crystal Clear 3.0 is a salt-free, waterless dyeing, and then here we incorporated Jeanologia G2 technology, especially in the fabric finishing side, because so far we were able to cover the rope dyeing, which is a wet process, but that was not valid for the fabric making, fabric finishing, where we use a lot of water and chemicals. But thanks to this technology, currently we are able to come up with up to 80% of water saving and using less chemicals, which are GOT certified. And it also comes, the process also comes with lower BOD and COD. And G2 Dynamic replaces the conventional finishing process by a single waterless technique where we say up to 43% of water only in the fabric finishing process. And here I want to show you some numbers, especially for water, electricity, and steam, where I think it will be quite important for the audience to see. Yeah, there we go. So as you see, the total water saving compared to conventional finish and mercerized finish is 43% less, as I have already mentioned. Total energy saving, again, compared to conventional and mercerized finish, it is 15% less. And the total steam saving is 40%, again, compared to conventional finish and mercerized finish.
Are there some additional benefits to the process?
Yes, exactly. This is a salt-free process because in the conventional indigo rope dyeing, salt comes up as a byproduct. This is, with that salt-free dyeing, CC 3.0, we eliminate the salt as a byproduct. And the other thing is that waterless saving in the rope dyeing, we're not using pre-wash and post-wash boxes, which comes with the overall 80% of water consumption saving.
Excellent. You had mentioned earlier the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Can you talk about how the SDGs provide a sort of toolkit or a roadmap for artistic milliners?
Exactly. UN 2030 agenda and all these 17 SDGs, they are currently the world's best plan. And then we take it as a business plan, as a roadmap, and we prioritize all our strategies according to UN SDGs. And that is helping us also to create collaborations with our partners. And what I want to say is currently collaboration is the new competition.
Excellent. Tricia, Refibra has a lower footprint. Can you explain how that's possible?
Yeah, so I think anytime we look at raw materials, you have to look at the inputs, how they're produced, and then what happens end of life. So with Refibra, we're using a mix of the upcycled cotton waste. So we have to look at where that waste is coming from. We're also using wood pulp. And for the trees, we're all FSC or PEFC certified or controlled. Trees do not need any irrigation, so it's natural from rainwater. The production process being lyocell, where there's closed loop, so there's efficiencies there, lower footprint, chemical reuse. And then at end of life, it's all biodegradable and compostable. And there we have certifications for that. And I would just like to say it's conscious collaborations that are so important right now. And that's where working together with artistic milliners, we align on the SDGs and working towards those common goals and targets that are set.
Excellent. Alex, let's talk about the water and energy savings of using Genologia's Ozone Dynamic G2. And specifically, I wanted to talk also if you could touch a little on the environmental impact measurement software that you have and how you use that to sort of measure all of your products.
Sure. Well, as you probably know, the environmental impact software is measures four variables. First, labor conditions, then water usage, chemicals, and energy. Okay, so we have not implemented the EIM yet on a fabric stage, but we are working on it. We certainly implemented the EIM worldwide on garment stage, so on garment finishes. And specifically, when you work with dynamic on fabric, then afterwards the let's say the results on the garment stage are improved way a lot when you measure them with the EIM. Laser works more efficiently. You have no reprocessing because you avoid backstaining. You improve crocking. You know, there's so many benefits to using the G2 dynamic on a fabric stage that then afterwards they reflect on the garment production and finishing. And just to say, when you work with dynamic, you get about savings of about between 13 and 15 liters of water per meter on a fabric stage, and then afterwards on the garment stage you get around 12 liters of water savings per garment. So that just there are many other benefits to dynamic. For instance, another one is the profitable cuttable width of the fabric, that on a traditional process you kind of can get only a profit of 80% of the width of the fabric, whereas if you pass it through the dynamic, you reach up to 95% of profitable cuttable width. So there are so many things that we are together with new fibers and new mindsets like the ones of artistic milliners, that we are discovering together on the run, and we are sure that this is just the beginning of everything. And as you guys were saying, collaboration is the cornerstone for all the future development.
Excellent.
So thank you.
Before we wrap up, I want to circle back. Tricia, can you talk a little bit about the fiber ID technology in Refibra and how that helps brands and retailers?
The fiber identification, we add that right into producing the fiber so that it stays, and then we can determine in our labs that it actually is Refibra lyocell. So we can verify that. We provide a fabric certification. This is all done through our e-branding system, and that's where Artistic Milliners has certified their fabrics that they are using Refibra technology. And then the retailers and brands can utilize our hang tags or our brand name on their products or on their websites.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down and explaining this new collaboration. It's really exciting.
Thank you
so much, Allison. Thank you, Tricia, and thank you, Alex.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
It's been a pleasure. Have a good one.
Thank
Bye.
you.